Okay, I think we're live. All right, let me go ahead and get this pulled up. Everything is spinning. All right, go live here. Good morning, everybody. I am moving a little slow. All right, good morning. This is Nicole Whitlock with eCom Sellers, and this is our morning eCom motivation. So again, my name is Nicole Whitlock, and my passion is helping people on their e-commerce journey, helping them to get focused, to get consistent, to make progress on in their business, whatever that is, whatever their goals are for their business, helping them to achieve their goals. So if that is you, I'm here for you. You can schedule a free 20-minute coaching session with me by going to ecomsellers.com and clicking on freebies to schedule a free 20-minute coaching session. If you do need some help getting organized, you feel like, okay, I could do a little bit better than what I am doing right now, um, I would encourage you to grab the My Ecom Planner. You can go to myecomplanner.com. You can grab the digital version for 40% off right now, and you can get the physical version. In addition to that, if you need some support along your e-commerce journey, we encourage you or invite you to join Ecom Sellers Academy. It's terribly affordable. It's $17.99 a month. And in that, you'll get live weekly training sessions, live weekly Q&As. In addition to that, you'll gain access to our leads list. You get 10 free leads every single week, 10 free retail and online arbitrage leads, and then 10 wholesale leads. So as part of Ecom Sellers Academy. So we do the morning ecom motivation or daily ecom planning session pretty much Monday through Saturday. You can go to the e-commerce planning Facebook group and download in the files section. So click on files and download the daily ecom planning checklist, the weekly planning checklist, and the monthly planning checklist directly from those Facebook groups. And we're going to be having our monthly planning session June the 26th. So I invite you to come back. We are on the tail end of June. We're also at the tail end of quarter 2. So we're about to hit the year halfway mark. Can you believe we're almost halfway through the year, which means the rest of the year is just going to blow through really fast. We're not even going to realize that we're in December before we're right there going, this was very quick. So it's time for you to get organized, get focused, get consistent in your business. One more reminder. I encourage you to go listen to the session I did on preparing for Prime Day. If you haven't checked that out, go listen to that because Prime Day is right around the corner. You have a little under 3 weeks to get ready for Prime Day. Well, technically, I guess you got officially 3 weeks to get ready for Prime Day. The rest of this week, all of next week, and yeah. So you have officially 3 weeks to get ready for Prime Day. All right, so today's topic is non-traditional print-on-demand ideas. Now, not all of these are 100% non-traditional, but I think what happens is most people think about print-on-demand, and the first thing that comes to mind is T-shirts. Then the next thing is planners and maybe our books or hats. Those are the types of things, maybe stickers, coffee mugs. I think those are the traditional ones that most people think about, and those are very lucrative. You can make a lot of money selling those in the print on demand space. But there's some other ones out there that you may or may not have thought about. And there's more than just this. So this is just like a high level list. So I want to let you know that we do have our print on demand challenge. So you can go to ecomsellersmastery.com to sign up for the print on demand challenge. But we're going to go through this list and talk about some of the non traditional print on demand ideas. And again, not all of them are 100% non traditional. So the first one is leggings. Leggings. Um, you can print designs on leggings. You print designs on pretty much anything. But selling leggings with your own design or with your own quotes or your own whatever on them is an option. And sometimes people are not thinking about that. So I would encourage you to, if you're interested in getting into print on demand, definitely sign up for the print on demand challenge. But leggings are one of those that's a great opportunity for you to be able to sell a product that, people want to work out, especially at the beginning of the year. Like, people will buy all these, they'll get Christmas gifts um, for themselves and Christmas gifts for others to work out, to get ready, to get in shape, blah, blah, blah. So leggings, people are always buying workout clothes. So that is a great one to think about. Next one is phone cases. So we're about to go back to school. And there's all types of phone cases that people want to have some level of a design or something on them. Students that are going back to middle school or high school may want their names on the back of them, or if they have a favorite something, a quote, an anime figure. Although don't get in trouble with trademarks, okay? Just going to tell you that right now. But they may want to have a special design or a specific design on the back of their phone. They may also want to have it customized. So having the ability to be able to customize phone case covers, I guess I've excluded the word covers, but phone case covers. People are going to be getting phones. I want you guys to pay attention. Watch. When school's about to start, there's going to be a boatload of phone deals. All of the major carriers are going to offer awesome phone deals. They always offer them same time every year. Back to school. Black Friday and Christmas. That is, if you do a Google search, Google Trends, you'll see spikes. So if you pay attention to the spikes, it's an opportunity for you to put some designs out there in the universe and let people potentially pick up your product or to offer customizations. So I'm just saying. Blankets. People are going to the beach. There's like sand, beach blankets. There are, people going to go to the picnics or picnic blankets. When someone has a new baby, new baby blankets. You engraved I got an engraved blanket. I don't know, for my mom. I want to say it was like 4 years ago, 3 years ago. Just with my kids' birth dates on it. Pretty cool. So not really engraved, but I guess embroidered. But in any case, blankets are an option. So again, something you maybe had not thought about. Maybe that's a service you want to offer. Maybe that's a thing you want to create. I will tell you, people will definitely give away blankets for Christmas and for Thanksgiving, because when you get together, you can exchange gifts. Some people actually do some of their gift exchanges during Thanksgiving, or at least do one. So something to think about. The next one is wall art. I think this is not really one of those non-traditional, because I think a lot of us have seen wall art, but it's still, there's so many ways and opportunities that you can create art. So if you are a designer by nature, you like to draw, you're an artist, then selling your wall art is a fantastic thing. But if you're not a designer, there's still some things that you can do when it comes to wall art. And we cover some of those in the print on demand challenge. But again, thinking about things that can go on your wall that it's maybe that you really like, something specific to a room. So you're doing a custom room, maybe for a new baby, or your in-laws doing an in-law room or something like that. Wall art is a great print on demand option. Socks, just like leggings, you can put designs on socks. And again, maybe you hadn't thought about it. I feel like it was a couple years ago when there was a crazy socks craze, and everyone jumped on the bandwagon, which was a great opportunity to sell a bunch of socks. Well, we're going back to school, so there's going to be kids and adults buying socks. So why not? Think about it. I'm just saying, there's probably some ideas that come to mind for print on demand socks. So take advantage of that. If your kids are in sports, if your kids are in band, debate, chess, tennis, anything like bowling, you can create some, do some custom socks just for them. And, if you got family members who like to do specific things, that's a great idea to give them as a gift. So, socks, water bottles. So I know that when people go to the gym, they may like put down their water bottle. Someone has a water bottle that might be close to yours or looks similar to yours, whatever. So have customizing water bottles for people with their names on them or something else that's specific, or maybe a motivational quote. All of those are great opportunities for you to sell water bottles. And again, something to think about. There's a lot of water bottles out there in the universe, but you probably hadn't thought about that lately. Shoes. You're going, what? Yes, you can do print on demand shoes. Just like leggings, just like socks, yes, you can have designs put on shoes. Print on demand shoes, another way to make some money. So, looking at all of the different ways in which you can actually make money with print on demand is crazy. And so, shoes is one of those. And I would encourage you again, if you haven't signed up already, join the print on demand challenge because we'll definitely be covering it. Wrapping paper. Wrapping paper. Okay, so when are people buying wrapping paper? Well, of course, Christmas. So having your own custom Christmas wrapping paper is pretty cool. But during birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, just because wrapping paper. You can make some pretty cool wrapping paper designs. The person that I learned from, she is awesome. She is amazing. And she participated in our eCom Q4 Summit, I believe, and did some awesome wrapping paper designs. I'm just saying, lady is very talented. And again, you don't have to do anything terribly elaborate. You don't. If you are an artist and you are extremely talented or you're really good at designs, you like to sit down and do some graphic art, then that's fantastic. This may be for you. But if you are not that person, you can still use just text to create wrapping paper, believe it or not. Jewelry. Jewelry is another one. So I think I think this is the ninth one. So jewelry, print on demand jewelry. Like what? Yes, you can do print on demand jewelry. Again, non-traditional. People are not really always not thinking of the fact that they could do something with jewelry, but just think about all those times you've seen, someone's kids' names on a bracelet or a necklace, or something that is a saying, or they've engraved something on the back. That is specific, and you can go to jewelry stores and get some stuff done, engraving. But you can also, as a seller, you can offer that service and connect with print-on-demand suppliers to do print-on-demand jewelry. So jewelry we know will sell during the holidays for sure. So as you get ready for Q4, there's an opportunity there. You can learn how to do print-on-demand now so that you're ready for Q4. So I did want to invite you guys to join us for the Print on Demand Challenge. You can go to ecomsellersmastery.com to join the Print on Demand Challenge. We are not even at the halfway mark. It's all of June and all of July, and it's a great way to get started. You spend 30 minutes every single day going through training. You're going to spend about an hour a day in your business. And the goal is just to incrementally build your skills, build your knowledge, build your game plan for building out your print-on-demand business. So I invite you guys to join us. Again, you can go to ecomsellersmastery.com, click on print on demand, and join us there. So with that, I am going to go through our daily ecom planning checklist. Again, you can download this from the e-commerce planning Facebook group. If you go to files and you go to, once you go to the files section, you can click on the daily planning checklist and download it. So there are 4 things that we recommend you do the night before, and I feel like they're essential to helping you to continue to maintain progress, be consistent, and just build the habits so that way you can make the progress that you want to make in your business. And there are 5 activities you do the morning of. So the night before, we're going to go through this list. The night before, some of the things we recommend that you do is, one, that you kind of assess your day, you review your day, you audit your day, you grade your day. How was your day before you go to bed? Now, that may not be the thing you really want to do, but there's always a learning opportunity from what did or did not get done today, what did or did not happen today. And there's always a learning opportunity to build a better schedule in the future. So go through and assess how you did. What did you get done? What did you not get done? What needs to be carried over to tomorrow? And be thinking about, we're at the tail end of Q2. We're also at the tail end of June. So you don't have a lot of time to get that June list of things done. So keep that in mind as you go on this journey. But go through and assess the day and see what you need to move into tomorrow, which would be today, Tuesday. Number 2 is to go through the daily tracking stats. When you are growing a business, building a business, launching a business, scaling a business, you should know where you stand in your business. Okay. You should know how many listings you have up. You should know what platforms you're selling on. You should know what sales are coming in. You should know what your fulfillment orders are, whether you're doing it or it's automated. You should know what's happening in your business. So we encourage you to update your daily tracking stats. You can update those in your My Ecom Planner, or you can track them yourselves. Number three, go through and review your online calendar, your daily online calendar. If you're working a 9 to 5, don't be surprised when you get up and you got to go to work the next day. You're like, oh, we had a meeting at 9 o'clock. Oh, I forgot about that. No, go through the online calendars that you have access to, your work calendar, your personal calendar, your business calendar, so that you know what you have for tomorrow. Don't be surprised when tomorrow gets here and then you're living in reactionary mode. And then number four is to build your schedule for tomorrow. Build out your schedule, include not only your business related activities, but your personal, because the goal and the objective is God gives us 24 hours in the day. Of those 24, we are awake, maybe anywhere from 16 to 18 of those hours. So, how are we using them? How are we spending them? How are we maybe wasting them? Because time is finite, you don't get it back. So the one thing about building a schedule is helps you to potentially stop procrastinating, to potentially stop wasting time, to sort of get organized and to keep in mind the things that you should be focused on and the things you need to get done, so that you are not always living in a reactionary mode. When you're living in a reactionary mode, you're like, oh, I have a doctor's appointment, then you're rushing to your doctor's appointment. Oh, I have to go pick up the kids from soccer practice, and you're rushing to go. Like, everything is an afterthought, and everything is catching you off guard, and everything is a surprise. And when you live like that all the time, you're anxious all the time. It's a high stress life. And so my goal is going through this exercise. Well, hopefully over time, it won't be immediate, will gradually reduce the amount of stress that you have in your life. So go through that and build your schedule for tomorrow. Include all your personal things that you're going to be doing. Account for your time. Where are you spending your 18 to 16 hours in a day? What are you doing? What are you not doing? And there are times when we just need to have at least 30 minutes to an hour to decompress. I get that. It's all right. Put that in your schedule. I need some quiet alone time so I can just stare at the wall and watch the paint dry. So whatever you need to do that. Then today, we're going to go through the 5 things that we recommend that you do the morning of. So the first thing, if you have a morning routine that's already established, where you get up, you get coffee, maybe you walk the dogs, whatever those things are, I'm not interrupting that. If you'd like to go to the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning, go do that. But when you come back and you're at a place where you can sit down for at least 15 minutes, so 15 minutes the night before, 15 minutes the day of, it may even just take 5 minutes. Let's go through the 5 checklists. So the first thing is to reassess yesterday. Something about going to sleep and waking up and being refreshed helps you to recall things, remember things, and maybe you didn't remember that, oh, I go through and I, work with my receipts on Mondays, and it just is an afterthought. And then after a while, you notice the pattern. So now you just put it on your schedule because it's a pattern. You've been doing it for the last 6 months and you've never really been paying attention if that's what you do on Mondays. So put it on your schedule. And in addition to that, if there are any corrections, adjustments, or things that you need to make changes long term, bigger picture to your Monday schedule, it gives you the opportunity to kind of reassess it and make those adjustments and learn from them. So you'll build a better Monday schedule in the future. Number 2 is to review and update your weekly priorities and your weekly habits. What priorities were this week? So this is the last full week of June. Next week is a partial week. So this is the last full week of June. What was on the agenda for this week? What are the things you need to get done this week that are priority items? So an example would be one that's not business related is that you're going on vacation next week. So if you're going on vacation next week, there's probably some things you should do this week, like get the oil, if you're driving, get the oil changed, or if you're not driving, get the luggage out. Make sure you have whatever records you need, especially if you're, traveling internationally or whatever. Go find the passports now. Don't be trying to find them the day before, because then you'll be stressed out. You're living in reactionary mode, and we're not trying to do that. So that might be a priority for this week. In addition to that, is there any inventory that you need to order this week? Is there any listings that you need to make sure that go live? Maybe from a strategic standpoint, since you know you're going to be on vacation, you go ahead, instead of just creating your 5 listings every single day, maybe this week you create 7 listings every single day. So you have a little bit of a pad, a little bit of a buffer. And then when you come back from your vacation, you do 7 listings every single day. So you have a little bit of a pad, a little bit of a buffer. And you can go back to your 5 listings a day after that. So what are the things you need to do this week, okay, that are the priority in your personal life and in your business? And then also glance at your monthly calendar. What was on the calendar for June? Let's go through and let's glance at that and see where we are in our goals we established some June goals. Have we hit the halfway mark on those June goals, or have we even just scratched the surface? So do you have some catching up to do? You might want to get with that. So look at that. That's step 3, which is to go through and look at your monthly goals. And then step 4 is to rewrite or review today's schedule. So if you built a really good schedule last night, that's great. But if you come through and you do this assessment this morning, you're like, okay, I need to rewrite today's schedule. Then go through the process in step 4 of rewriting today's schedule, rebuilding it. After you've rebuilt it, then speak it out loud to yourself. Now, the great thing about going through and building your schedule the night before is because of the fact that you have read it or you wrote it out the night before. Your subconscious mind is thinking about it all night, whether you realize it or not. The next morning, as you go through it again, they'll make some tweaks to it, some adjustments, and you'll step through your day. You'll feel like sometimes there's a deja vu moment where like, I feel like I've already done this before. Or you'll start to get on autopilot, so that when you find yourself getting sucked into the vortex of YouTube or social media or, binge watching on Netflix, you'll go, oh, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be doing this right now. And it will help you to get back on task, back on track, and refocus. So I always encourage you to read it, write it, speak it, so you can speak it into existence and step into your day like putting on a pair of overalls. That's your goal, is to get things on autopilot. Again, it doesn't happen overnight. It requires repetition. And then with that repetition, you will get to that place where it starts to happen automatically. And then number 5 is to go through and build tomorrow's schedule. Whatever the plan, the agenda is for tomorrow, go ahead and start building tomorrow's schedule. And that way, again, you're going to go through, you're going to look at your calendar, your online calendar. You won't be surprised about tomorrow. You already know where you stand on your agenda for your priorities and where you are on your monthly checklist. So that'll give you an idea. Now, you're not going to invest a bunch of time on it, because tonight you're going to go through it again just to make sure, that you got a pretty inclusive schedule. But go ahead and just jot down your schedule if you haven't already built it. Now, during our weekly planning sessions, we actually build out the entire schedule for the week. So if you've gone through and done the weekly planning session, this entire 5-step process probably take you 5 minutes, 1 minute for each one of these. But if you didn't participate in the weekly planning session, 1, I invite you to come back and join us and do that. But number 2, it may take you 2 or 3 minutes to write down the schedule for tomorrow. And it may take you 6 or 7 minutes to write down the schedule for today. So just putting that out there. And then last but not least, be thinking ahead, be planning ahead, be preparing ahead. And what I mean by that is prepare for those things that are going to potentially be disruptions, interruptions, or breaks in your routine. One of the things that people notice is that at the beginning of the year, some people establish New Year's resolutions. Okay. And they start the year strong. They do the resolution. They go every single, maybe it's the gym. They go to the gym. Like week 1, they're at the gym every day. Week 2, they're at the gym every day. Week 3, something happens and there's an interruption in the habit that they're trying to build. Could be the kids got sick. Could be they got a flat tire. Could be that they're feeling a little under the weather. Whatever it is, there's a break in the routine. That's when everything starts to crumble. When there is a slight break in the routine, getting back on that horse for some people, even if it's minor, makes it hard for them to even get going again. So if you are working on building the habit of consistency, building the habit of developing and scaling your business, those little disruptions actually will stop you. And then you'll be back to, oh my God, Q4 is here. I didn't even get to prepare for it. You had plenty of time, but you had a break in your routine and you never got back up on the horse. So to help manage and minimize the number of breaks in routine, those things that can potentially disrupt them, let's think about these things. I talked about vacations next week. Don't let vacation be a surprise. Let's go ahead and do some things strategically so we're prepared for vacation. We're going to be offline for a couple of days. What if you created draft listings so that way while you're on vacation, you could release a new listing every single day without actually creating a brand new listing from scratch? So you can just log onto your phone and click on submit, and you got a new listing live while you're at the lake, while you're at the beach, while you're in, I don't know, Italy, wherever you happen to be going for vacation. Okay. So getting more strategic and being prepared for those minor disruptions. If your most productive time of the day is the morning and you happen to have a doctor's appointment that can't be moved and it's in the morning, so maybe what you do is you move all those activities that you normally do in the morning to the afternoon. Don't let that stop you. Don't let that prevent you from making progress in your business. So think about the disruptions, see what you can do to prepare for them, make adjustments in your schedule, make adjustments in your life so that you can accommodate those and stay on the horse. The goal is to sustain the momentum that you're building in your business. And every time that there is a pattern interrupt or a break in the routine, that is always an opportunity for an excuse to stop doing whatever it is you're trying to build, grow, or have. And I'm just saying, I refer to that as letting the devil win, and let's not let the devil win. This is your business. It's your opportunity to make that money. So don't let the devil win. All right. So with that, my name is Nicole Whitlock. This is the eCom Sellers Daily eCom planning session. We go through and we talk about a couple of e-commerce strategies. In addition to that, we go through the daily ecom planning checklist. You're more than welcome to join us. We do this every morning, Monday through Saturday. Monday through Friday, we do the daily ecom planning checklist. On Saturdays, we do the weekly ecom planning checklist at around 7:15 a.m. And once a month on Sundays, we get together and we do the monthly planning checklist. This month, June the 26th, I invite you to come back. If you found this information helpful, please share this out with a friend. Let somebody else know about this session. But on Sunday, we are going to be not only planning for the month of July, but we're also going to be planning for Q3. So join us, or share it out with a friend and say, hey, you got to check this out so we can start getting strategic about how we're running our business and what we're doing in our business. And again, if you need to schedule some time, you want to go through and build out a better schedule than what you have right now, you can schedule a free 20-minute coaching session by going to ecomsellers.com, clicking on freebies, and scheduling a free 20-minute coaching session. You can also grab the My Ecom Planner. The digital version is 40% off. You can go to myecomplanner.com to do that. Again, myecomplanner.com. And you can join Ecom Sellers Academy if you need some support along the way. Join Ecom Sellers Academy, where you'll get access to our live weekly training. This week, we're covering Shopify, and that training is always on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. In addition to that, which is great for your print-on-demand business, I'm just saying. And we're gonna be covering Shopify. We have a live weekly Q&A. You get 10 free retail and online arbitrage leads, and you get 10 free wholesale leads as well. And you also gain access to our training membership, where we have over 200 training videos. So with that being said, my name is Nicole Whitlock, and my hope, my prayer, my wish for you is that you have an extremely productive, very focused, and highly successful day today. We're going to say goodbye for now. Share this out with a friend. Thanks.